Yes guys, what is happening and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are going to be working on the S1. We're almost done on the Subaru, but we've got a few little things to finish just to get this back on the road, so let's go. So some of you may know, this looks a bit different, so this is actually at my house now. This is ready to be finished, so what we got to do, there's something we haven't actually checked on this side, but we're about to show you, and hopefully nothing bad's going on. Look, so I don't actually know where that cut off, but long story short, it's got a different locking wheel nut on the left hand side and it's got a different locking wheel nut on the right hand side. I don't know why you'd have two different separate locking wheel nuts, but I'm not going to say the name of who did this, but one of my good followers / subscribers said to me, send me a picture of the locking wheel key and I will match the key to the bolt and I'll send it you out. So they've sent me this out. I'm literally just going to take this locking wheel key out and then I'm going to send this back to him because he's a diamond. So I just want to say thank you so much. If you support me, you watch me, you help me out, honestly you lot are sick. So yeah, hopefully this key fits. So let's undo this now. Right, so I bought this little Milwaukee pick set which is absolutely brilliant. So for tough stuff, look, just boom, easy as that, get her out. And then obviously that is the key in question. Right, let's see if it fits. Oh my god, it fits like a glove. Yes! Big up, son. By the way, this gun is one of the best guns I've bought, especially with this bigger battery. Honestly, this is a beast. Oh, yes! So as you can see here, the steering doesn't look too bad. Like, obviously the rear's got spacer so it sticks out a bit, but steering wheel is pretty straight, if not it's pointed in that way. And then this side, I'd say it's about the same, you know. I'd say they look about the same. Obviously the rear wheel, let's not talk about that at the minute because that's a bit of a horror story, but the wheels both look pretty similar, don't they? So the car steering wheel is pretty much pointing in the straight line, so the steering wheel is like dead straight now. But the problem I'm getting is I'm getting a constant traction control light, and we've got a constant TPMS light. So obviously when the car was crashed, one of the wheels was like battered, so I don't even got the wheel. And then the rear one had that big crack in it, so obviously we've ordered 2 new wheels. And obviously the computer, the ECU connects to the wheels and says, yo, we got this much pressure. So obviously like there's so many like electronics connected to the car. So like you got the wheel hub sensors, which like if you have a flat tire and like one's running a bit, like obviously all pressures means the rolling radius is going to be the same because obviously one's got more, one's got less. So it should, if it goes low, then obviously the traction control and everything's going to know that something's not working quite correctly. Obviously I'm not giving you the full in-depth, I could be talking bollocks here, but this is the kind of information I've gathered over the years. I probably should research this because obviously but I gun it on the fly, which is probably bad. So yeah, I'm getting some traction control lights. I'm not gonna slam companies and that because I don't believe I should do that, but there's OBD, yeah, which loads of people recommend. They're like, yeah, get it. If you literally probably want to see maybe certain codes, yes, it might be beneficial, but when it costs you nearly 200 quid to get everything unlocked, it's not really worth it. Like, you probably, by the time you spend 200 quid, you might as well spend 500 quid and get a full-on computer that you can, like, OBD, touchscreen, all that kind of stuff. I've got some issues now that this can't fix. So I can get faults, but I can't reset stuff. I can't like get into the car's ECU and actually find out where it is. So I've got ABS fault, for example. I don't know if it's front left, front right, front rear or anything. So I'm kind of like stuck at the minute. So you kind of buy an OBD reader, but it still doesn't give you that kind of information that you need. So yes, guys, I do need to invest in a computer. But it's kind of hard to explain to the missus that you need one because they're so expensive. And if I turn up with £1,000 or Auctel or Top Don, they're the two that I'm looking at. like if I do want to buy one, because obviously I ain't doing this for a joke, like I'm serious about this. So yeah, it is something we're going to need, because I believe there's something I need to reset, but obviously I don't think I can do it unless I've got VCDS, quote me, but yeah, I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to start her up and I'll show you. So I'm going to fire her up, and we shouldn't actually get any codes straight away, but they will come on, trust me. There we go. So pretty much, I'm sitting on my drive, so I haven't got my seatbelt on. Get rid of dynamic, we don't need any of that right now. But yeah, realistically, we don't have any lights. It's only off the steering wheel that we're getting them. So these are the faults we're getting. So that one is obviously going to be because of the tyres. I'm guessing the wheels and tyres are not calibrated to this car, so it's thinking, Jesus, we've got no pressure in these wheels. But this one, I believe, is the steering angle sensor. That does not disappear at all. The issue we've got is the car looks like it's pointing in a straight line, like the wheels look predominantly straight, but as soon as you drive it on a private road, it seems like one tyre's got priority of how it goes, and literally like the steering wheel is like that straight, the steering wheel's literally like that to keep it straight. So I don't actually know what's going on. Obviously we haven't took off the driver's side wheel, because one, it doesn't look that bad, and two, we couldn't actually get the wheel off. So I'm obviously going to have to inspect that, because it looks straight, but could the inner tyre rods be bent? Could the track rod ends be bent on the other side? Because obviously that passenger side took a slap as well. So I'm guessing the whole car has like hit the curb and potentially hit the curb on the other side. So yeah, it's a tough one, man, but we're getting into it. I've ordered some bits. I've ordered some brackets for the bonnet / wing, that we can pull that in a bit better. But alignment, it's not looking that bad. I'm just waiting for them bits to come. Obviously we'll continue it in this video, but I've literally just got up off nights, so I'm trying to do them a little bit to continue with the video, with the stories and that, because I feel like if I don't do videos, I'll give up. So yeah, that is where we're at the minute. Hopefully I'll see you in a couple of days, tomorrow, maybe a day after that, and just do little segments and push it through it. Honestly, the dream, obviously, you know the big dog that's absolutely killing it at the moment. That has always been the dream, yeah. But as you know, with normal cars, I just don't feel like it's had the growth. Like, I've been doing this like 8-9 years, and it's like it feels like he's just literally popped up out of nowhere, and he's literally gone wild, man. So fair play to him. Like, I admire that, and I think it's amazing. But I'm just like, man, when's my time, man? Like, I would love that. Some of you saying I'm talking too much and that. I am so sorry for the talking, but I also like to describe what I do. Like, listen, I haven't got a McLaren 720S. I haven't got an M3 that's ready to line up. Like, I'm at my early stages where I'm just starting out, so it's a bit more difficult for me. I'm doing it on my drive, on an angled drive, not a unit, not a ramp. So I'm not going to be the same as someone, and I'm not trying to be the same as someone, because I believe we should all be different. It's a bit boring when everyone's doing the same shit and everyone films it the same way. Like, it is boring, but yeah, I'm doing my thing. This is how I'm doing it at the minute. Hopefully we can grow, we can push it, make it a bit better. But yeah, this is me at the minute, and that's how it is. So yeah, hopefully catch you tomorrow, and we can give you a bit more of a better update on that. So yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. So for me, it'll be a night shift and a nap for you. Right, guys, so it has been a few days, and I've been asking questions, asking this, asking that, and we may have found something. So what I did was, as I said, the drive shaft, I don't think I fully gunned it up. I think I gunned it up, but I didn't get a breaker bar on it and check it. This is where you need a big torque wrench, so at least for stuff like this, I can find the torque settings and torque it up properly. So I've ordered a big socket set with multi-splines and stuff. So yesterday I got this, proper cranked it on the breaker bar on the floor, so it was under pressure and it was on. And what I noticed was, I tried to move it, and the traction control light didn't come on, or the tyre pressure sensor didn't come on, and I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, would that be slightly loose affect the traction control? So I moved it, and the traction control light come on, and I was like, what the hell? Like, it took a lot longer to come on this time than it has previous, and I was like, what could possibly be going on? And then I thought, you know what? Can you see what this is? That wasn't even bolted in. So that, I'm hoping and praying and swearing by that is our issue. So I'm going to put this back in. I'm going to have a look on the other side to see what bolt it is. I'm going to bolt it up, and then what I'm going to do, I'll put something else, because I want to make sure I know that everything has been put in and put in place properly, so I know that it's tight. So I've got bought a paint pen, and I'm going to check every single bolt that I've actually messed with and make sure it's definitely tight, because if I've left something like that loose, like, realistically, I shouldn't have told you, I shouldn't be telling you, but I like to show you everything, so if we have a problem, what could be causing the problem. So yeah, it says steering angle sensor on the, obviously on the scanner, but realistically this wasn't doing anything. So really, instead of steering angle sensor, surely it should say this, do you know what I mean? So I bought this little paint pen, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark everything so I know that it's definitely, nothing's come loose, even the drop link. I'm just going to put a little paint pen just so I know nothing's going to come loose. So here's to that. I think pretty much everything's like 18 mil, so I'm going to do the lower arm, I'm going to do the brake carrier, like everything, and I'm just going to pen the life out of it. Better to be safe than sorry. So I said I was getting, when the car was jacked up, I was getting a little bit of movement off the top, and literally I've tightened that up now, the little grub screw for the brake caliper. That's sweet. I've just loosened off the trap rod end, and I pulled it in a little bit, because on that side the wheel's pointing out this way and this one's pretty straight, so I've given it a couple of turns and it's pulling slightly out this way, so I'm hoping the tracking will be a lot better than what it was. So I'm just going to get the wheel back on, and yeah, so just marks pretty much everything up, all the lower arm there, that one there, here, there, so I know most of it's pretty good. So I've lowered the bonnet a bit, just undone the hinges a bit, lowered it. It doesn't actually look bad. Do you know what I'm going to do, which not most YouTubers do? They show you the actual body line, so that doesn't actually look that bad. It's pretty decent. Obviously it's black body, so it's a bit messed. Thing you need to sort out is, like, this bit is quite close here. Obviously, as you can see, the headlight is still not in correctly. It's kind of on a whim, and as you can see, there is a bit of panel gap there, and here it's a bit bigger than that side, if you can see. Yeah, we need to sort this out, so let's get to this. Right, so on the last video you saw we had some bits that we needed. So we've got this bracket here, which I thought I left on the car, so this basically bolts to that, and then you don't need cable ties, so yeah, this is a proper fix for that. And then, I don't know if you remember on the last video, but there is like a holder for each headlight. This side wasn't as bad, I don't think, but obviously I don't want to be bodging cars, so we're going to do our best. So we've got 2 replacement brackets, so that should hold the headlights up a lot better, and obviously it'll make the car be that little bit better as well. So as you can see here, we have put this bracket into place. So if you can work it out, so like this goes in between that, and then it all bolts through. So yeah, we just need this for the extra support. So I'm just going to bolt this up now, and then obviously I've still got to take the other side out, because as you can see, this is bolted in, believe it or not. So obviously if the bumper goes into that and the headlight connects onto that, then it's kind of set up to lose really in it. So yeah, I'm just going to disconnect the washer for here, and then put that one on, and then try and put everything back together, and hopefully it kind of lines up half decent. But as you can see, literally the only thing that was bolting it to the car was just literally this bolt here. Obviously it snapped there, and if something was supposed to connect to it there, I have no idea. But yeah, got fresh ones both ways, so let's swap them out now. Right, so you're probably going to be looking thinking, what the hell have I been doing all these hours? So we bought obviously the new underlight brackets. So as far as I'm aware, the headlights for an S1 are the same as the A1. Obviously you have the ones with the red in like these. So these are like a special fancy edition. So I ordered some new brackets that like sit under the headlight, which hold the washer jet and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so frankly I've gone Audi A1, matched up with the same year, so 2015, so in that range. And I was literally like, it doesn't fit, man, it really doesn't fit. So I've literally just got the broken one and put it next to each other. So my one's like pretty flat and comes up a tiny bit, but it's not even that bad. And then these ones are flat and then go buff up like that. So when I'm trying to, it's sitting flat on the headlight, and then it's leaving a massive gap at the bottom side of the headlight. Let me try to show you. So this is, how hard is this going to be to show you? So this is the standard one, yeah. So this is what I took out that's like snapped to bits. So you can see there. And then this one, look at the dip in that. I don't know why it dips so much. So like it sits there and then it like disappears down there. I'm gonna triple check the part numbers, but mate, I'm telling you, these do not fit. Like the tension I was getting here was a joke. So yeah, I'm gonna just give it 5 because these ain't going together properly at all. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I know some of you are going, oh, it's going so slow, it's taking forever, but I'll try and show you the process of what we're doing on this crash damage. Yeah, I don't want to just skip bits and just be like, yeah, it's gone from having issues to like, yeah, well, it's fixed, it's sorted. Hopefully in the future, when everything's absolutely snowballing, we can do projects a lot quicker, a lot easier in less videos. But at the minute, I'm still on my feet, still learning, and that hopefully the next video or the next kind of project we'll be able to mod and actually go to town on the cars. But at the minute I'm trying to stick to my roots and trying to make this not profitable, but at least it has to be sustainable, do you know what I mean? So stick with me. Hopefully the next few videos we can get a bit more interest in that, but still having problems with this. So yeah, hopefully the next video or two we can maybe get it on the road. Like, share, subscribe, honestly it all helps. Just even if you give it a thumbs up, comment down below, just let me know what you thought of the video, let me know what you think could do better with the videos, and yeah, check out the Instagram, Just Being Hayden, as well, if you want to see more stuff. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.